Yay! I was about to say Jerby's Dream Course.
Jerby. wait. Kirby's lost, long forgotten brother.
Jerby's Dream Course. Really quick, I actually do want to mention that, you know, I've told everyone of how much of a huge Kirby fan I am, but this is one of the Kirby games I have not played.
Oh.
Not once.
Oh yeah, because you said okay.
And it's very depressing because I never owned it. No one that I knew had it, and so that everyone knows, this is an emulator. I'm sorry, I'm player one.
I'm just pressing buttons. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. So I know it's a golf-ish type game, but
I'm seeing it.
I don't know what the controls are. All I know is that you can turn where you want to go by pressing left or right.
Okay.
Going up or down chooses if you're gonna hit Kirby on ground level or like have him pop up in the air, I think.
Okay.
Or something.
We'll figure it out.
Screw it. We will do
Wispy
Woods.
Wispy Woods.
Oh, it's.
Press the A button.
That one, the B one.
The B one is the A button for this?
Yeah, okay, so everyone knows this is a emulator, and we're using a PS4 controller and an Xbox One controller at the same time for this.
And you give me the Xbox One controller? I've never even played Xbox. What is it?
Here, do you want to use this one
No,
instead?
no, wait,
Okay.
I have it already. It's too late. Let's go. No, it's alright.
Hey, can we do one thing though?
Yeah.
Can we switch seats, because it's gonna be weird for me to be player one, but I'm on
then
player
you're on
2's side.
Okay, I got you.
I'm sorry, it's a huge thing of mine. It's
The old switcheroo.
It's a whole OCD thing for me.
Ugh.
I'm just that type of person.
No, I understand. I honestly didn't even notice. I was looking at your side thinking that was me. But I'm not the original
Yeah,
Kirby.
that's...
Look, I'm Jerby.
So the yellow one is called Jerby.
Yes.
Confirmed. Jerby.
Kirby and Jerby. Hooray!
So I don't know what any of... Oh! Okay, so the ones highlighted to the far left is easy. The other one's difficult.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna make it easy for me personally. I don't know what you want to do. Well, let's just do shot power. Is that good with you? Because I don't know what any of the other stuff means. Again, this is my first time playing this, so really quick though.
Yeah.
Can we please talk about Devilman Crybaby?
Alright, Devilman Crybaby.
Because
sure.
here's the thing. I told you almost over a month ago, hey, watch Devilman Crybaby. It's probably one of the best anime this season. And you're like, okay, sure. And then, oh, okay, so yeah, it's up and down that chooses to pop up or do angle? Or, oh no, actually it does more stuff. Okay. And, what was I saying? Oh, and you finally watched it, and how do I know? Because you called me at 9 o'clock this morning. Surprisingly, I woke up, to be honest, but you called me at 9 o'clock this morning, which, by the way, I didn't go to bed until 6 o'clock in the morning.
I know. That's why I was like, I'm probably not going to call him because it's not that serious. But the ending, alright, I won't.
So, no. It's on Netflix. It's been out for over a month. You can do spoilers. This is my channel, my rules. Spoilers!
For Devilman Crybaby, a Netflix original.
But before we give spoilers, the only thing I'm going to say is, you call me at 9 o'clock this morning, and I'm like, what's up? And then all of a sudden you're just going off about Devilman Crybaby, which, don't get me wrong, I wanted to talk about it, but I was trying to give the tone in my voice of, I've only been asleep for 3 hours.
I know. I'm sorry. I really am. Okay, wait.
Okay, really quick. To get Kirby ready is like that.
Okay.
And then you can actually determine the like where he's gonna be hit. So like going more far left, it's got to do like more of a.
He turns into a golf ball.
Yeah. So like for example, going all the way left like that makes him go like curve like that, or
okay,
or blah 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 whatever. And of course, this. And then you press that, and then hit it again to have him go off. And we're supposed to get the bad guy, quote bad guys unquote. And after all of them are got, you're supposed to go inside the hole right there, inside of the golf hole. But basically, you're supposed to get stars, and to get the stars, you got to hit the bad guys and whatnot. And whoever has most from that round, that's the points they get. And I think there's like 8 rounds or something. Wait, no, 8 rounds? I don't know. Oh, you're supposed to hit it again to register the power.
What the? All right.
I thought I told you that, but
no, you didn't.
I thought I did.
All right. Well, excuse me. No.
Are you sick?
That's perfectly fine.
Okay, so Devilman Crybaby.
Okay, so since you would have been a butt, I'll go ahead and go for it too. That's too much. Oh. Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay. So Brittany and I started watching the first episode randomly.
So
Shut up. She and I started watching the first episode randomly. Don't leave me. And then
at what time was this?
This was like 2 days ago.
Oh, okay.
So we started watching the first episode and we did not finish.
By the way, I'm a winner.
Okay. I'm talking. So hi. Alright. So we started watching it, and we got to this one point. It was like maybe like it was like a good 5 minutes away from the ending. Something happened with someone's nipple, and it just went. I was like, no, and she was like, no, and so we turned it off.
I'm trying so hard to not cuss because I want to try to derive this channel from a heavy cursing channel to a somewhat PG-13. But I fudged myself.
How do I make it?
Oh, so click up on the D-pad, and that's when you can pop it. Pop, lock, and drop it. Okay, now I'm done.
Stop.
Sorry. So yeah, now that moves apparently. Why have you forsaken me, Lord? Okay, so Devilman Crybaby again.
Okay, so when they're in the club and homeboy's going around stabbing everybody with a bottle, this girl, the girl that greeted Akira, she was like, stop. She was like,
sorry, I died.
Oh, do you wanna put your face in my boobs or something like that? Do you wanna touch my
Yeah,
boobs?
yeah.
And then her boobs just turn into mouths, and I'm just like, what? Can you all just go to sleep?
Yeah.
Like, oh, y'all just go back to where you came from, which I'm assuming is the pits of hell. But but oh,
No, no.
Oh! My jaw hurts because I just clenched it.
That was beautiful.
I'm so upset. Alright. And then we turned it off, right? And then we were like, okay, we'll just watch something else. We watched a little bit of something else. We went our separate ways. I went upstairs and she went to bed, whatever.
Please don't tell me I helped you. Oh, okay.
Well, are you good? Are you good, Jerby?
Jerby. Damn it. I at least got 1 star, and I'm still in the lead by 1. Oh, by the way, those little bead things on the bottom that's keep going away after each turn we take. Once all of that's depleted, you go to sleep for 1 round, and then that's when it fills back up.
All right.
I forgot to mention that.
Thanks. Whatever.
You're welcome. That's why I'm here.
Okay.
Can we continue or?
Oh,
okay.
that was me.
Oh,
My bad. All right. Whatever. Okay.
And
So.
now you go first.
Okay. I'm just gonna smack him.
What? It's lined up right there. Why? Why is it perfectly lined up like that? I don't... Devilman Crybaby before I cry myself to sleep.
Do it. Okay. So we both go to our rooms. Me and Brittany, whatever. She was already in her room. But anyway, she texted me saying, so I finished the rest of that first episode of Devilman Crybaby, and Destiny, I'm shocked. And I was like, I'm watching it right now. So I started watching it. I finished the episode. And I was like, ooh, Zanny, like...
Come on. Yes!
How come you didn't tell me I could do that?
Because I just learned it. I didn't know.
I'm done with you. I'm done. We're done here. Okay.
Okay.
So...
Wait, do what? The thing?
Hmm?
The
bounce.
The thing I did?
The extra, like the little dun dun dun, they got you over to it.
Yeah, apparently you can do that. It's the same button when you, do that.
Oh, I can't.
Oh.
No?
No.
Alright.
It doesn't look like it. I'm sorry. I've never played this role.
I'm glad I'm figuring out all the stuff you can't do.
So, Devilman Crybaby.
So she says she's watching the first episode. We finished watching it right separately.
Damn.
Oh no. Oh no. That's too bad. Suck it. So I watched the first 2 episodes and the second episode, right? Where he comes back and he's looking like a brand new... Can I say that word?
Yeah, sure.
He's looking like a brand new nigga, right? So, like, how do I get past it? Do I just roll? Oh, I think I can.
Yeah, just roll.
Okay. No!
Oh my god. Yes!
Alright.
My win is in the bag.
Bye.
Crap!
What?
What? Oh my god, yes, you're asleep! No! Yes!
No!
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm asleep. Damn it!
Take that! Alright.
Just talk about Devilman Crybaby.
Alright. The second episode, when he started running, homeboy left the frame so quickly. He disappeared.
Yeah.
He went to a new dimension. Like, and then his legs, he was basically doing a full split every time he ran. Like, split. Like, homeboy.
Yeah. It's great. I love it.
What? Like, I was so shook. Like, like, where did he come from like that?
I absolutely love the show because, in all honesty, I think it was fate and perfect timing. Because I never knew that Devilman Crybaby was supposed to be a thing to be released. Because either one or two things happened. One, I just genuinely did not know. Or two, I did know, but I didn't know what Devilman was. So I just left it out of memory. But the reason why I'm saying that it was fate or luck or whatever.
That tree got mad.
Yeah. Was because Pedro and I, over winter break, we watched a film called Amon the Apocalypse, the Apocalypse of Devilman, I think it was called, or something like that. And I didn't realize until after the first episode of Devilman Crybaby that that movie and the show are based off of the same manga. So I was like, oh, I know what this is. And it was just fortunate and perfect timing and all that other good stuff. And I will admit that movie, which was an OVA that was about 50 minutes long, I think it came out in like 1986, 1989, somewhere around there. And again, it was called Amon, the Apocalypse of Devilman, I think it was called.
See,
but I know that the show.
what the hell?
Sorry.
No, you're good. What was that?
We get abilities. Now we do. That part I know. How do I register it? I don't know. But either way, and the movie to me was okay. Like, it was very out there because since I didn't know what exactly it was because Pedro just popped it up.
Yes.
But yeah, it was okay. But when that show came out, I fell in love immediately because of the animation, the characters, and even though that this story is very simplistic,
quite.
The thing that sells the show is the message. And I absolutely love the message because I will admit I'm such a huge negative person when it comes to people. And that show is very negative when it comes to people.
Oh, yes it is.
But like it's more realism negativity, if that makes sense. Because you know, it's practically about
what?
Yes.
What the hell?
Because it's practically about how, like, yeah, there's many different ways of how that there can be the apocalypse of mankind.
Mm-hmm.
But we all just need to realize that, for the most part, 99% of the time, if there is an apocalypse, it's because of our actions and our own time. Like, we're the ones who would be the fate of the non-existence of our species.
Yeah. I honestly didn't think about it that way until we started talking about it. Cause like I did believe that they definitely brought it to them onto themselves. Cause literally, it was just because of what someone said that made everybody go nuts. Like someone's words. You don't know that person or what their motives are, and you just took their words immediately
took my
to heart.
because I hit you.
Snatch!
But I don't know how to use it. That's the issue.
It's okay. I don't know what I'm doing, so...
Are you gonna tie up this round?
Does that mean I'm gonna win? Because if so, then yes, that's what I plan on doing.
No, we're gonna tie up the round. But you missed, yes!
You know what? Anyway. But yeah, I didn't think of it that way. I was just really... I was annoyed mostly because of just... You dumb hoe.
Wait, so who technically wins?
This nigga right here. Me. Oh! Excuse me?
Wait, so...
But the number on the bottom was higher. Wait, okay, yeah, so I...
Wait, so we did tie the round because of how I hit you and you came back and hit the stars and...
Wait. Oh, we did tie! Alright.
Because of my mistake.
Because of your mistake. Get it together. Another thing okay, so there were some unexpected parts about it. Like, I kind of...
Oh, okay, wait, really quick. That sun button right there, once that button gets hit 3 times, it will go away. But what the button does is that it will switch the amount of stars between the 2 players. So like,
don't you dare touch it. So
like, let's say I have more and you have less. If you try to go for that button and get it, that's when you will have the stars that I have and I'll have the ones that you have, meaning that you would have more than me.
Okay.
We would just switch them. Yeah. I just wanted to explain that part.
Okay.
Because that I do know.
Lit.
Okay, so Devilman Crybaby again.
For like the umpteenth time. Alright. So, another thing that I have no problem with, like, sex or nudity, but it had me shocked, the amount of sex and nudity that was in it. I was like, wow, like, I wasn't expecting that. So when that first club scene happened, I was like, oh, okay, not just boobs, but actual sex. All right, cool.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, I got used to it after that episode. I was like, all right, I know what to expect now. Into when it comes to that, but then, oh no.
Again, I think I was fortunate of seeing that one movie.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I already knew, like, certain things and whatnot. And,
am I better at this than you? Ow! Go ahead.
Children, lesson learned: never hit women.
Go ahead.
Spread the message. Okay, so, but yeah, because of me seeing that one movie, it definitely helped. Because since I knew certain things, but at the same time, I feel like if I didn't know, it wouldn't have bothered me either way. Because that show tried to be not necessarily realistic, but
there are no borders on this.
Oh my gosh! But it tried to, like it wasn't trying to be realistic, but it was trying to be real with you, if that makes sense.
I need an example for that.
Like, he was trying to be real in the sense that people need to realize that our species is just mainly about having sex. I mean, let's just admit it.
Yeah. Yup.
And all that good stuff.
Like,
and
just really, just like.
I love how the mouse cursor popped up at some time. Okay.
But yeah, no, I definitely saw a lot of like just appealing to
Oh my
to
God.
what.
Am I gonna get this?
No, you're not. No, you're not. No.
So
Crap.
close.
I'm like all the way over here.
I was so close. No,
Stop this.
so.
Oh, I thought I lost my turn. I definitely noticed a lot of like appealing to like.
No.
Oh, please, don't do this. Don't do this.
Watch me.
Please. You dick. That is not cute.
No, it's not.
Nor does it help. Look at me, I look bad.
So, out of a score of 10, what would you give Devilman Crybaby?
On its own, not knowing anything about like,
Sorry.
the history of just the story in general, I feel like.
Why am I coughing all of a sudden? Hey, is it alright if I can have some of your water?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't know.
Is it alright if I can put my mouth all over it?
As long as you don't put your tongue in it. I mean,
Like
that's...
this?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't care. Like, am I gonna die?
I don't know, that's why I was making sure.
Okay! Okay.
But yeah.
I would rate it like... Let me think. Because, okay, I overall, I'm glad I watched it, because not only did you suggest it to me, and I trust your suggestions, but it honestly, like,
I warned you, it's not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, I know, I have no problem with, like, all the stuff that was happening in it, it's just that, like, it was really weird for me not to feel that bad. Like, I felt bad for the people who I came to know in the show, like, the characters that
Oh
I
yeah,
came to
most
know.
definitely, and that's the point. But, like, you're also supposed to not necessarily hate mankind, but just have no
sympathy.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I felt. Like, I didn't feel bad because these people were crazy. Like, they were doing things that they wouldn't normally do if society was still somewhat upheld. Like, you wouldn't go around just killing people unless you had most of the world behind your back on that one. Like, it's just, like, I didn't feel bad for the people who were doing these things. And I didn't really feel bad for the people who were receiving it because it's just like, I mean, I don't know. I felt a little bit bad, like just a little teensy bit. Because it's not like, you know, I wouldn't want that to happen to me. Oh no.
Straight shot. Or you...
But like, yeah, I just... I whipped. That's right, and I'm gonna name it too. I'm disgusted with myself. Anyway.
So, out of 10, I don't think you gave a score.
Sure didn't. I'd say like 7. I
7 isn't a bad score. That's actually good.
Okay. It's not a bad.
at least according
anime.
to according to Mal, and for whoever doesn't know, Mal is short for My Anime List. It's a great website because I can keep track of all the shows that I'm watching, and I have watched, and the scores that I give it, knowing of whether I liked it or didn't. But a 7 to them is good.
Okay.
Like, it literally says the word good.
Good.
So that's good. I'm not gonna bark at you for that. If you gave it a 6, which is very fine, that's when I would be
A little bit like
probably getting on you about it a little bit. Not because since I don't respect your opinion, it's just because you're wrong. But a 7's good. I can take that. For me, I gave it a 9. I didn't give it a perfect 10 because I felt like the end was a little rushed.
Yeah, that definitely
Yeah.
that was the ending was what really had me a bit thrown off because I just wasn't expecting it to be that way. Like, I mean, I wasn't expecting Homeboy to win, but you know, and by Homeboy I mean Devilman.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting him to win. I really wasn't, but I wasn't expecting for just like him not like us not being able to see like exactly how he not even exactly how he loses, but just like getting a chance to even insinuate that he lost. Like I didn't really like. I felt like they just like threw that in there like at the very end. They were just like, yeah, he died.
One thing that I liked better about the movie that I thought it did better than the show was, and we warned this a while ago, but keep in mind, spoilers, people. The main girl, when she got killed and her head was
on the stick,
was on the pike or whatever, not pike, but
whatever.
Yeah. I feel like the movie executed that better with feeling. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that that the show doesn't do it in a way where that you're just like, what? And like you get the feelings. But to me, the movie did it a lot better because the build up to the scene and the detail they put into it was like, it horrified me. It actually put some sort of scar emotionally somewhere inside me. But whereas with TV show, like, yeah, again, it was horrifying in its own way, but it was nowhere near as horrifying as the movie did it, which I'll show you the scene for it later on. But the thing that also kills it too with the show is the censorship they put into it because they did it in a silhouette. They didn't show like the actual details. But if they did show the actual details, it was of her face, not anything else.
Yeah. I'm pretty good at this. But go ahead.
No, I mean, that's all I gotta say is about that part.
True.
And that takes part of another reason why I gave the show a 9. So for me, it's those two things that I gave it a 9 and a perfect 10. But I would say the thing that definitely affects it more is the fact of the ending. It felt a little rushed.
Yeah. Once we found out that he was Satan, I kind of had a good feeling. Once he went back to Peru or whatever, I was like, he seems a bit sketchy. Like I feel like he's too pretty and too powerful. Like, and that those two just it came together as he's clearly Satan. Like from the very beginning, he was just trying to get people to, oh, you're asleep. Oh, poor you. I can't see where the other one is.
It's all the way over there.
I know. Shut up. But oh my gosh. Shut up. Oh, it's open.
What?
I thought there was another monster thing. I'm so mad. I'm so bitter.
In all honesty, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get this.
Oh.
I was
How do we use these special powers? Because I legit just...
What special powers?
The little things in the corners, like...
Yeah, I don't know how to use it either. Leave a comment and subscribe if you know. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't take that seriously. No.
Oh,
No. Yes.
Oh!
No.
Oh!
No. Yes.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
No.
Oh!
No.
Oh!
No.
Oh!
No.
Oh! Oh! Come back! Smell my feet! That is the smell of defeat! Defeat! You get the joke? Because it's defeat? Get it? I cannot believe I just said that and it was brilliant. Oh my gosh! I'm very proud of myself.
Why is my roommate calling me when he's literally in the apartment?
Who? Which one? Oh. Oh yeah, I told him I was still doing homework. Whip! Oh, I think that's your...
Oh,
your
you
request.
actually won.
I think so, yeah. Refreshing. It tastes like victory. Let's play again! That was so fun! I really want to find out how to use the little things in the corners. But, I mean, I don't need them though.
You know what? Because since... Now, I know I said before that we could make this a one whole video thing, but I think this could actually be episodic because look at the time and how long it took us to do that.
What time is it? Oh, dang.
Yeah, so in all honesty, I think we can do episodes.
Okay.
So guess what?
Episodes.
I'll see you in the next episode where I will lose again.
I love you guys. Thank you. I like to thank God. I'd like to thank Lucifer. I'm kidding. Did you click the... Oh, you're still recording? Delete it all!